Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a get ready with me full face tutorial using a bunch of new products. I have quite a few things from Charlotte Tilbury to test out, some new Hourglass. I have the new NARS foundation as well as some Milk makeup and just several things to test out today. So if you'd like to see how I created this look and how I feel about the products that I used to achieve it, just keep watching. For foundation today, I'm going in with a new one from NARS, and this is the Soft Matte Complete Foundation, and the shade I have is Light Number 5 Fiji. This is what the bottle looks like. It's one of those like squeezy tubes, and it has that really nice NARS texture to it, like that soft matte kind of feel. And it retails for $40, and I just saw that this has 1.5 fluid ounces. If you're familiar with normal typical foundations, they have 1 fluid ounce or 30 mils, and this is 1.5 and 45 mils. So you're getting quite a bit of product in here. I'm putting it on my makeup eraser sponge. And oh, I think I got too much. Hold on. Let me go with this side and blend that out. I do already have my corrector on, which is from Charlotte Tilbury, and it's the number 2. Where's it at? It's right here. This little guy right here. And number 2 is medium. I needed that to cover up the bruise on my nose, and I just felt like doing it off of camera. Now, this color is supposed to be for light medium skin tones with a neutral undertone. I can already tell you it is definitely yellow. It's not too yellow. If I lean one way, it's neutral warm, so it doesn't really bother me, but it's definitely not neutral. I just want to let you guys know. But NARS is pretty notorious for that. They tend to have more yellow foundations, so I kind of expected it. And that one little dab right there that I picked up has done my entire face. I'm not reaching back in or anything. I'm just spreading it around, making sure it's really nice and blended in, and it's looking really smooth. The details on this foundation reads that it's a 16-hour oxidant-resistant foundation that balances oil while maintaining a hydrated skin-like appearance. It's a full coverage and matte liquid foundation that is for all skin types. I definitely feel like it's a matte. It's a, I would say a natural matte, not a satin matte. On my skin, it's definitely a natural matte. And the finish is definitely medium with just that one coat all over. Now I'm going to go in with the concealer. I don't have anything new, so I'm just going to go in with something I feel like would complement this matte finish. I'm going to go in with a matte concealer. I could use the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, but I got rid of mine because it had been in my drawer for a while and I feel like it expired. You don't need much of this concealer. Like, I probably put too much on, but it's okay. It's okay. We're going for extra coverage today. And I'm just going to tap this in. The concealer matches this foundation perfectly. Now I'm going to go in with a new product from Hourglass. This is the Ambient Lighting Diffused Edit Palette. Got this from Nordstrom. I believe it's a Nordstrom exclusive. I did purchase the new holiday palettes, but I haven't gotten them yet. I think I overnighted this one from Nordstrom. And let's open it up, and this is what it looks like. We have diffused light right here, which if you are a long-time subscriber of mine, you know that I used to use this every day to set underneath my eyes. And then we have a blush called Euphoric Fusion. Yes, Euphoric Fusion, and then Luminous Bronze Light. I'm going to go in with diffused light to set my under eye. I'm actually going to pick it up with the flat side of my sponge. And yes, this is a damp sponge. Just picking it up like so, and then pressing it underneath the eyes. This just brings me back. Oh, was it? I think it was the BECCA brightening powder that made me do this switch. But I can't even tell you how many of these, studying my nose as well, that I went through, like the full size pan. It's so pretty underneath the eyes. For the rest of my face, I'm going to use my 01 IRISEE from SISLEY and my BK Beauty, is this 102? Yes, 102 brush. Nothing new here. Now I'm going to take the bronzer from the Hourglass palette, and my artist brush is the large one from Wayne Goss. And this is what I'm going to use to bronze my face. I have never started on my forehead before. I have no idea why I did today. Tom Ford number 11. I'm using that same exact color of bronzer in the palette to do the sides of my nose, and I like to also take it on the inner portion of my eye. The palette that I'm going to be using today is from Charlotte Tilbury. It is the Bejeweled Eyes to Hypnotize. And if you can see on the edge of the box, you have different sections. One is Happy Glow, Love Glow, Dream Glow, and Seduce Glow. I have not even opened the palette up. This is what it looks like. It's really pretty. It looks like almost like foil. It's just gorgeous. And then on the back, you have 1, 2, 3, and that's, I'm guessing, like the sections on the inside. Ooh, yes. Okay, so there's this little, like, plastic piece right here. Is 1, 2, 3 for each of the different looks that you can create just based off of that system. Here's Happy Glow, Love Glow, Dream Glow, and Seduce Glow. I don't know if I'm following any rules today. I'm just gonna look at this and go with what I feel like doing. I will also be doing a review on this, so I will do another look. It should be up in a couple days, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. This is really pretty. Okay, let me gather my thoughts and zoom you guys in. Starting off with the middle shade from the Happy Glow section on my Zoeva 227. I'm gonna start the outer portion. Look how much pigment. Okay, yeah. All right, I'm gonna wipe off my brush a little bit because that's a lot of pigmentation. And no, I'm not actually surprised because her palettes, like this one, the larger Pillow Talk palette, and then like the, what is it, the Darling palette, those have all had so much pigment, and her new quads. So I really like the direction that she's going in. So I don't know why I sounded so shocked because I really shouldn't be. But I just wiped off my brush on my pants so that I could diffuse this out a little bit. And it's blending out nicely. I'm just kind of blending this upward to use as a transition shade. I'm taking that same shade on a Bristles Beauty E05 PS, and I'm applying it to the lower lash line. Next up, shade number 3 from the Love Glow section on my Bristles Beauty EO2 RL. Taking this on the outer corner of the eye. I like to tap this on about halfway over the lid. And I'm going to go into the crease. Turning my brush to blend it upward. And smoking out the outer corner. Last shade from the Happy Glow section on a Tom Ford number 11 synthetic brush. I am placing this all over the lid. Weighing Goss number 19, second shade, Love Glow. I'm going to blend this out on the outer corner and into the crease. Smith Cosmetics 256, first shade in the Dream Glow section, highlighting the brow arch. On a Refer number 21, I'm going in with the very first shade from the Love Glow section. I'm applying this to the front portion of the lid in the inner corner. And then I'm going to go off camera and go in with the Walk of No Shame liner and the Pillow Talk mascara, just because it's a little difficult to do with my hand. I need to be really close to a mirror. I am back. It's actually been an hour and a half because I have some construction going on my house and I had to wait a little bit, but I just did my mascara and I don't know if you guys can see this little situation I have going on here. I used the Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes from Charlotte Tilbury. And yeah, I'm just gonna allow this to dry a little bit longer before I try to get this off. I don't think I've ever had something quite so large on my eye when it comes to mascara mishaps. You know, usually it's just like this little dot or something, you know. I did, let me see, okay, here it is. I took this little sponge right here to clean up my eye because I felt like I had gotten a little bit outside the lines. I really like this eye look. I just really hope this didn't mess it up. I'm gonna get into my thoughts on the mascara, but as you can see, I can't even put mascara on very well when I'm up close to a mirror. So had I tried to put this on not close to a mirror, it really wouldn't have gone over well. I did also use the Walk of No Shame. I have to get used to that. Walk of No Shame eyeliner. This little beauty right here. I love this color, but I'm very curious to see what it looks like up against one of my absolute favorites. Can you tell? I have just like this little nub. This is the Pillow Talk liner, and I want to see just how different they are. They're not that different. They're not that different. I was thinking that whenever I put it on, the Walk of No Shame, I was like, this looks so similar to the Pillow Talk liner. So this one right here is the Walk of No Shame. This is the Pillow Talk. Though, let me see, okay, this is Walk of No Shame. The Walk of No Shame has I think I have mascara in my eye. Hold on. I feel something, but I don't see it, so I'm not sure where it's at. This one is slightly, like it has just a little bit more of a red undertone, and this one's slightly more brown. But on the eye, you're not going to need both of these liners, like one or the other. You're not going to see a huge difference, but I love the way it looks. It's gorgeous. And these liners, I'm assuming this one as well, because I know Pillow Talk lasts on my eyes really well. So I'm assuming that the Walk of No Shame, let's see. Yeah, they're really, really great eyeliners. Beautiful. Now I'm going to attempt to get this off my eye without destroying the eye look. I'm going to use the spoolie from one of my brow products. This is the Ferocious Brow Pencil from the Balm. I mean, it's coming off, but I still see it, and I feel like it's taking off my eyeshadow as well. I'm just going to go back in with the 227. Ugh, I feel like I have to do both sides to make sure that they're even. I don't think that's going to come all the way off. So I'm just gonna deal with that little bit. Maybe you guys won't see it. Maybe I'll get lucky and you guys won't see it. Anywho, this is the finished eye look. Now let's go on to the face and finish it off. I'm gonna go in with the blush shade in the middle from my Hourglass palette. This is a Bristles Beauty F08AM. Oh, that is a really pretty color. Oh yes. I picked up 2 of the Melt Cosmetics Digital Dust Blush Duos. Sorry, the writing is really small. And they have little honeycombs on them and bees on the inside. I'm so excited. I haven't swatched these or anything, and I'm telling you, I had to get them because of the name and the design. Like, this one is, oh, do you hear that? I feel like that might not be a good sign. Ugh, this one is Buzzkill. I really hope it's not broken. I don't hear this one shaking. This one is Raw Honey. I'm gonna open this one first. And look, oh my gosh, it's got a little bee on the front, like right before it starts the Melt logo. I live for it. Oh, open hand. You can do it. You can do it. Ah. Oh, the sticker has a little bee. There's honeycomb and a little bee. All right, I don't even want to touch this, you guys, but I'm gonna swatch this one. This again is Raw Honey. I'm gonna get right underneath the bee. Ooh, these are creamy. Oh, oh yes, that's gorgeous. Okay, nervous. Is it okay? Right here. Are you gonna fall out? Are you gonna fall out? No, no. Wait, why is it making that noise? Why is it making that noise? Is it the mirror? I think it's the mirror. Yeah, okay, so we're good. I was worried that it was going to be the actual product down here and it was just gonna fall out in my hands, but we are good. And I think this is the one I am going to use. Let me do a little swatcheroo. Again, we got the little bee. Oh, I'm telling you, these are Korean. Oh, oh, okay. We're definitely using this one. I am going to go back in with that same brush from Bristles Beauty. I'm going to wipe it off on my pants. And then I'm going to take a little bit, I'm going to mess up this one. Oh, and I'm just going to place this higher on the backs of my cheeks. I'm going to keep it off my pores. We have a lot of glowy stuff, except for the foundation, on today. I mean, I'm liking it. I love a matte foundation with glowy products on top. It's a really nice way if you have combo skin or if you have oily skin to get that glowy look without really emphasizing texture, like on the center of your face. At least that's where a lot of mine is. Like my pores, I do not want that accentuated. I'm going to go in with this one and use it as my highlight. Linda Hallberg 306. So it's not as bright as I had anticipated it being, but I have a feeling if like I were to like wet this part of my face with my sponge, like Fix Plus or something, and then go in, it would be even more, but I like this amount of glow right now, so I'm not going to change it. All these products look so good on my face together. Maybe it's just me, but I like it. I like it a lot. I'm going to go in with this one, my Bristles Beauty little pencil brush, and I'm going to pop this on my inner corner. I'm going to use it wet. There we go. This was sent to me in PR. It's the Milk Makeup Grip Set and Refresh Spray. Now, I cannot just spray my face. Because of my hand, I can't like get that pressure. Like I can move my finger like this, but to actually put pressure, I can't do that. So what I'm going to do, this looks so cool. Can you guys see the green and the blue? Let's shake it up. I'm gonna spray my sponge and then tap it all over my skin. I'm gonna spray with this hand just so you guys can see how it sprays. Okay, so it looks like it has a nice, maybe I can do it that way. Let's try. I feel like I'm left-handed. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Went a little further back and sprayed more just so that I didn't end up messing everything up. Now I'm going to allow this to dry and come right back. Now I want to buff, and you might be like, why didn't you buff first? And that is because I didn't want to have something too glowy at the end of the makeup. So I'm just taking a little bit of my SISLEY powder. I feel like there's too much of something on the end of my nose. I'm going to put a little bit more powder right there. And I'm going to buff like more just around the edges because I don't want to take away from the entire, like everything I put down. And this is a BK Beauty 108. Then I'm going to go line my lips, and I have a new gloss. I might just put a gloss on. All right, for my lips, you guys already know what I have on. It's the Kitten Liner, my Kitten Liner with Christian Audette. I just went ahead and filled them completely in. And then for my nose, I don't know, I felt like maybe it was the highlight that I put up here. Like on my nose, it was just a little bit too dark or something. So I went in with my Hourglass Metallic Strobe Lighting Palette. I took the center shade right here and put it on my nose. I just felt like it was too dark. There was just something going on that I just wasn't liking. But now I'm going to put a gloss on top of my liner. These two were also sent in PR, and they are from Bite Beauty. They are the new YAYSAYER Plumping Lip Glosses. I have two different shades here, Lavender Cookie and Sugar Drizzle. So let me open these up. We'll see what they look like. This reminds me of the Muse Bouge, I can't remember the name of them. The lipsticks from Bite Beauty. That's what the tip of the little top there looks like. And this one is the Sugar Drizzle. And the Lavender Cookie, I'm imagining it's purple, just a theory. Yes, it is. I don't think I'm going to go in with the purple one today. So I'm going to open it up. Oh, okay. I was not prepared for this. What is this? Okay, it twists. This is like a, I don't know, it's a hard plastic piece at the end. I'm twisting. It's not coming up. We're still twisting. I just want a swatch of you. I see this going down, but I don't see anything coming. Okay, here it comes. That's strange though. That had to go pretty far down in order to get some color, but you see it's coming out of the tip right here. So I'm gonna do a little swatch right here. So that's pretty. It's just a wash of color. I could actually get away with that, but I'm gonna go with the other one. So the top just literally comes off. You don't have to twist or anything like that, but you do have to do a lot of twisting with this. They smell sweet with like a hint of cinnamon. Is that what I'm smelling? Okay, now this one's going out. Let's see. It's very, very glossy, like glass. It definitely has a cinnamon smell. All right, this is the finished look. I'm going to tell you how I feel about these at the very end, just because I want to see if I get any of a plumping sensation or anything like that, because it does say plumping on the box. Let me start off with the foundation. I think this is really pretty. Definitely a matte finish, especially after you set everything. It's a natural matte at first, and then after you put everything on, it's definitely matte. Now, I used a lot of glowy products today, so I feel like everything looks really nice on the skin. This isn't heavy, and a little goes a long way. I can definitely see that this would go to a full coverage. It's medium straight out the gate. I think that if you're oily, you're going to like this. I will let you guys know how this lasts on my skin all day. I've already had it on for quite a while. Even after I was just has been a hectic day. I had it on in the beginning. Obviously, I had to wait an hour and a half, and then I just took my daughter for her first interview. And she got the job, and I like started to tear up. It's a thing. Oh my goodness. So I've been gone and I'm back again. And so it's lasting pretty well. It still looks really nice on my skin. I wish it was more of a neutral undertone, but it still looks good. And if you like a matte foundation, so far, so good. Again, I will keep you guys updated. The Hourglass palette is beautiful. It has two shades that I already have in my collection, which is Diffused Light and Luminous. Is this Luminous Bronze Light? Yes, Luminous Bronze Light, but I don't have this one here. And I like to have them all in a palette anyway. This is really great just to kind of have, even aside from things like traveling, just having this instead of 3 different things up, you know, in your collection that you can use all at once is really nice. They all are beautiful shades. I love, 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 love this blush. It is a beautiful blush. Overall, very happy with this. And then what was next? The Melt Digital Blush Duos. These are gorgeous. They're going to be for somebody who likes a little bit of a sheen though. So these are not matte by any stretch of the imagination. Of course, I love the bees. So, I mean, that is a plus in of itself. I'm not even going to take off this little sticker because I don't know if the bee thing, is it etched in there or is it just the sticker? I'm going to find out. If it's just a sticker, I'm not taking it off. No, it's actually on there. That's so cute. I like it even more now. I like it even more. These are really beautiful, and you can use this as a blush topper if you wanted to, just like I did, and then go in with the lighter shade for a highlight. Using these on the eyes, I think would be absolutely stunning, especially if you do like a monochromatic look. Using these on the cheeks as a blush and highlight, and then using them on the eyes. It really is so complimentary. I love things like this, but this one is definitely my favorite out of the 2 that I got. And again, this one is Buzzkill, the one with the peach, and then the other one is Raw Honey. The Charlotte Tilbury palette. This is gorgeous. It is prettier than I initially thought. I wasn't going to pick this up. I believe it was Chic Profile. I think it was Chic Profile on Instagram. She was showing this and I caved, and I'm really glad that I did because I like the tones in here. They're neutral, cool, and warm. You have a little bit of everything, and the mattes are incredible, like absolutely incredible. And the shimmers, these are intense. Like these have quite a bit. Those are the 2 shades that I used on my eyes. I used this one as well. And let me swatch this little purple right here. I mean, they're incredible. I just dipped my finger into one of the other shades. This is going to work on several different skin tones because of the amount of pigmentation that you get. And be careful because it does pack a punch. Again, I'm going to be doing more of a review on this, so I will have another look for you. If you're interested in that, just keep an eye out. But my first impression is it is gorgeous. It is a gorgeous, really nice quality palette. The Walk of No Shame liner, beautiful. It went on just as effortlessly as the Pillow Talk one does. And again, I don't think that you need to have both of the shades. If I was going to pick just one, I mean, really they're pretty similar. Again, one has a little bit more brown, one has a little bit more of a red undertone, and that is this one right here, Walk of No Shame. I'm still gonna pick Pillow Talk, but I mean, on the eyes, you're just not going to see a huge difference, but I really like the shade nonetheless. Let's talk about this mascara. It has quite a few claims. The first claim is that 93% agree that this mascara gives lashes a voluminous definition. I agree. I do think that I get a lot of definition. This is definitely a defining mascara in my opinion, more defining than volumizing. I have so many layers on. Like you do not even understand how many layers. I probably put on mascara for a solid 15 minutes with this. Like I had to build and build and build. And with this, you're getting a lot of product on the wand. So you got to be careful. It even, well, you saw what happened to my eye, but there, okay, can you see this big clump at the end right there? It has a lot of product, and there's a way to do it. I have really long lashes. I use a lash serum, so I have long lashes anyway, and I have a lot of lashes. I can see this being a problem the way they recommend to apply it. For somebody who has shorter lashes, I feel like it would be a little clumpy. If you can see, there's a flat side and then there's combs on the opposite sides. The combs, if you just go in with the actual little comb bristles and use it like that, you're gonna get a better application out of it. It's just, you have to go in multiple times, at least for me. But with how I did it today is I used this flat side and pushed it right at the base of the lashes, and that gave more volume. But I really think that if you don't have longer lashes to begin with, it could be a problem. The very first time I used it, which was just like 2 days ago, I was like, whoa! I didn't wipe off the brush before I went in with it, and it was a little too much product. So just make sure that you wipe off anything that's like too much, and I think you'll be okay. But I don't think this is absolutely amazing. Let me go through the rest of the claims. It says 96% agree lashes look magnified and amplified. I mean, this looks like all my mascaras, I kind of think, but with more effort. I do prefer my Pat McGrath Dark Star. That's like my favorite right now. And the Hourglass one I really enjoy. And it says 96% agree mascara visibly lengthens the lashes. Every mascara does that. Every mascara is going to lengthen the lashes. Now, this is supposed to hold a curl. You're supposed to not need a lash curler. Again, I'm not a good test subject with this because I have natural curl to my lashes. I am terrified of lash curlers, so I couldn't tell you. All I can tell you is I'll update you and let you know if my lashes fall, which I don't think that they are going to because it's been on my lashes for a while now. And like I said, I even got a little teary-eyed. My lashes are kind of stuck together right here. Because when she came out and she was like, I got the job, I was like, ah! I'm like, oh my gosh, how did my kids go from kindergarten to now having a job? Like, Anywho, I like this. I'm not in love with it. I wouldn't say that it's worth the hype because I've definitely seen some hype about this. It's just an average mascara in my opinion, and I would definitely suggest just going in with the comb and, you know, adding as much as you want. It defines and separates the lashes really well. So that is one thing that I really appreciate about it, is that I get a nice amount of separation, especially for how many coats I put on. I have a ton of mascara on, and I like that I was able to separate everything. So I like it, but I don't think it's a must-have. I am very curious to find out what this is. Like, why does it separate like that? What is it? Let me read this box. So it's a biphase, which obviously I can see that because it's got 2 different colors in there that separates. Setting spray grips and doubles as a refreshing face mist. Formulated with Hydro Grip Heroes hemp-derived cannabis seed extract and blue agave extract. Okay, so that's what it is. It's a biphase, so that is why. So make sure you shake it up. This feels incredible on the skin. It doesn't feel heavy. I don't feel like anything is tight. You know, sometimes you put a setting spray, especially if it has alcohol. I don't think this one does. Hold on. I don't think it does. Yeah, it's alcohol free, so that's probably why I'm not getting that like tight feel. I hate that feeling. This feels really nice, feels very hydrated, but it doesn't feel oily or anything like that. And I like it. I like it so far. I don't know that if it's going to extend in my makeup wear or not. Again, I will update you guys. I always do my updates video, so if you're curious about that, just keep an eye out for my next updates. But first impression is a good one. I like the way it feels, and I like that I'm not super shiny afterwards. And now I did put powder on, but I did that again because I didn't want to have all these glowy products on and then spray my face with something else as well and just be too much. Again, I have combo skin, so that's just one of my tricks, is to kind of spray my face and then go in with that radiant powder. It's a very fine powder. It's radiant, so it's not going to be cakey or anything like that, but it just helps to kind of like mattify but still have that glowy factor. So that's why I did it. And that's a trick for you guys if using any spray like this leaves you just a little bit too glowy. Just take powder like that, just dust it right around buff, and it will take it away, but you'll still have that locked in factor. The YAYSAYER glosses, These are just making me think of Christmas right now because I feel like I can taste the cinnamon. It tastes a little bit like cinnamon to me, and I'm not feeling like that stingy sensation or anything like that. I think my lips look very full and voluptuous. I don't know if it's supposed to have that feeling. It says plumping high shine gloss. My lips look plump, but I'm not getting that feeling. It could be because I have a liner on, but usually when I have a liner on and I put a gloss on that's plumping, I can still feel it. So I don't know, but I mean, I like the way that it looks. It looks very juicy, but oh, I don't like the tip. I don't like this hard tip. I would have rather have had just a regular doe foot applicator. These can get very dirty and it's not as comfortable. Like it's really, it's a hard, see, it's hard. So I don't know. I'm just not a fan of the tip of it, but the feeling of the actual product on my lips feels nice. Has a little bit of stick, not like sticky, but like that. You could feel that it's there, but it's not uncomfortable. That's how I would describe it. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't see anything. So if I am, I'll leave it here. But I think I covered everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Let me know what you think down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.